on in, come on in, come on in. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. How y'all doing?
You want to see?
Mm-mm.
No, you about to go live.
I'm live.
Oh. Did you do your thing?
Hey there.
Black,
Hey
how
there.
you doing? How you doing?
Hey April. How you doing? Hey Dan. How y'all doing?
Hey, Don.
Let's talk about it since everybody's saying that we gonna flex our true black power and how the Africans is cocky. I put Rocky, but they Rocky too. Cocky and disrespectful. And how they don't hear saying they don't care if we boycott them and woo woo woo. But when you think about it, you don't see nobody but the black Americans that patronize. They
Hmm.
You don't see no other race going getting their hair did or going buying that incense and them clothes and stuff like that. You don't see nobody don't patronize them but the Black American. And they're no different than the other foreigners in our neighborhoods and communities that's taking advantage of us, reaping millions and trillions of dollars. Part of them that's taking that trillions of dollars we spend every year. They ain't no different. They kids don't go to school with our kids, just like none of the rest of the foreigners in our neighborhood. Kids don't go to school with our kids. They taking the money out of our community, and they're not investing or giving back to our community. They don't hire any of our people in their places of business or any of that kind of stuff. So, it's a big deal for me. I've been saying this for years, that like when they be on here talking down and disrespecting us and saying all this bad stuff to and about us, they don't know. If we could quit shopping with them, they don't eat. We can give them the same treatment that we give in Target. You see how Target's still begging us back and doing stuff and making commercials and spending millions to try to get us back. And we ain't bit yet to come back to Target. And those same Africans from Africa that's over here setting up their shop, it's just amazing how they got this big thing going on, revolution, and trying to take their country back. But they all over here. They open all their business over here. They don't want to be in Africa. They want to be over here in America being disrespecting us.
Ma'am, good evening, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Don.
Good. Yeah, I'm an African man. I want to ask you a question, man.
Okay,
Apart from, hold on, apart from the fact that we African come here, can you give us a specific part in place in America, apart from here on this TikTok, that you and I as black people do not control the algorithm, come out and say we disrespecting African American? Because I live in the United States, so I
okay,
know.
that's my point. And
So
y'all is very disrespectful.
now
And
this is the thing.
it's
Hold
all
on,
over
hold on,
the
man.
internet how disrespectful they be to us, to them, because I
No,
don't go to
that's
their
a
shop. But it's
yeah.
all
Hold on
over
now,
video
because
after
somebody,
video. You see it.
somebody,
Don't act like you don't see it now.
man. Hold on. Let me tell you something. I've been on this TikTok live when an African American brother who claims to be a foundational Black American, he came on here disrespecting my ancestors, telling me how I eat with my hands, telling me how we Africans don't do
That
this, don't
ain't
do that,
us
don't
over
do that.
here.
Wait,
We
hold
ain't
on. There
talking
was
about that.
somebody,
That ain't
he was
us.
so bad, he
I'm
was so
talking.
bad. One of the brothers on the
We're
live
not
came
talking
to my
about him
DM.
though.
Oh no, that's one of the things
That's not
you
what we
guys
talking
always feel like
about
this.
though. We ain't talking about
Oh,
that over here. So you can't
this
just come
this
over
this
here and take
happened.
over this slide. We're not talking about that. You see the prompt, and if you're not responding to, I thought you was finna say something, because we talking about what this prompt saying, the movement that's going on here in America with Black American men, women, and children, because our children work and go to school regardless to what y'all say or think, and they keep money. And guess what? We talking about boycotting the hair
We can
braiding.
stop you. We can stop you if you want to boycott. It's just like, oh, you want to boycott something. You we can stop you. It's your option.
We know
It's your
that.
right to do so. We don't
We
have to
know
come.
that. You
Good.
think
So the idea, you think that we're gonna come and kneel down and crawl to stop you for a decision you
okay,
made by yourself? We
but
can't
here's
do
the
that.
part. Here's the part
No.
that you missing, boy. Here's the part you missing. You don't see
Don't
no
call me
white
boy, man.
people.
Don't call me
Don't
boy.
call
But
me
they
I'm not a boy.
girl. Don't call me girl. Don't call me girl,
I
bitch.
didn't call you that.
okay.
Don't call me no girl,
I
because
did
I
not
ain't
call
no
you
girl.
that.
I'm a black woman. Get off of here, because
Okay.
you'll make my live get took down when I get through cussing you out. Don't call me girl and don't say nothing, because here's the thing. You don't see no white people, white tea people. You don't see no Asian. You don't see no Iranians. You don't see no Arabs. You don't see no Mexicans. You don't see no French. You don't see no other race of people that patronize the African American shops. Whether it's going, because don't nobody wear their clothes but Black Americans and them and them. Nobody else. You don't see no other races running in their shop buying no clothes or incense or none of the other stuff that they use. And they damn sure don't be going by the hair stuff and skin stuff. They don't use it. Only black Americans patronize them. And so, and only black, you don't see no other race going getting their hair braided. So when we stop shopping with you, don't say you don't care. Y'all talking all that big bad bullshit right now, but let me see how you gonna be talking 6 months down the road when you ain't getting them $1 trillion or that 1 trillion or a half of $1 trillion out of the neighborhoods across America when you ain't taking that no more and your ass got to go back to Africa. Let's see. Let's see. We gonna find out a lot. Let 6 months go by. Let Christmas time come and we don't shop with y'all. Let's see if y'all motherfuckers still be singing them same motherfucking stories time about you don't care. Oh, you care. You care. You can talk bad all you want. See, because us over here in America, we know we the biggest consumers. We not fooled about who we are. We the best the earth has to offer the black American man, woman, and child. On this earth ain't nothing better than the black American man, woman, and child. That's why you over here. Ain't nobody trying to imitate being like the African. You don't see nobody trying to imitate no African, no Mexican, no French, no Arab, no Iranian, no fake Jew, or nobody else. They ain't trying to imitate nobody but the black American man, woman, and child. Why? Because we them people, the best the earth has to offer, the walking epitome of love upon the earth. That's who we are. You better know it. And just like I say, y'all real motherfucking cocky and disrespectful, just like you got up here telling me y'all don't care. Oh yeah, it's easy. You can blow any motherfucking thing up out your face. Because one thing we do know as black Americans, and we don't go and buy that stuff that y'all sell, you going out of business. And we don't come to your hair braid shops across America, y'all gonna go hungry. Most of y'all got to go back to your country. And why the fuck you ain't over there in the first place anyway with the revolutionary movement that's going on over there? Why ain't y'all a part of that? Why you over here in our motherfucking business? And then time about reparations, bitches. Y'all, ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, ooh. Don't do it. Don't play. Don't play. Hey, April, girl,
You said a lot of
girl,
truth. A lot
girl.
of truth. Ain't no Asians and French and Hispanics getting the hair braided
Don't
and
even
buying
need to go to their shops.
and
They
buying
don't
shea
need to
butter.
go to their shops. They don't
Shea
need to
butter.
go to their shops and buy no. They don't use that kind of stuff. They don't even use washcloths. The white tea people and all them other foreigners. You be seeing how a lot of them people be smelling. They ain't even, come on now. We just gonna keep it 100 over here like we always do. We ain't gonna pretend and none of that stuff. We just gonna be 100, okay? That's how
But
we
see
gonna.
now, look. Excuse me, Black Don. You speaking to a woman. You're in a woman's life. So if you would like to, this isn't my life, so I hope I'm not overstepping, Black.
You
But
know,
you know, if you want to have a conversation, you know, take turns, be respectful.
You
If you
call me a
want to
boy.
get
That was
to,
why you don't
well,
call a
but
grown
you're
man a boy.
over talking me.
I don't know. This is the
Okay,
thing. I'm
yeah,
not over
no,
talking to
no,
anybody.
but
But
I
she
would
called me a
still.
boy. That's the reason I reacted.
Okay, well, just calm your
'cause
voice
I
down,
thought you called me
everybody.
a girl.
Okay, well,
I did
we
not
gonna
call
move
you, ma'am.
forward.
Listen. I'm a man raised by a single
Okay,
woman.
but
I
Don,
will
you just
never call you a girl. I will never.
okay.
I
Can we
never
move
said that.
on? Like,
Okay, well, I
are you
apologize
listening?
for calling you a boy. I ain't too big a woman to apologize. Because I thought
I
you
would
called.
never. I would never. See, it doesn't matter.
Okay,
Listen.
we passed that. I
We passed
apologize.
Good.
that.
Let's go to
Good.
She
something else. We
apologized.
got a whole live going over here. What you ain't gonna do is take over. And what the prompt is what the prompt is. Uh, like I said, this is how I feel. This is my life, my personal opinion, and it's based on what I see across America when I travel and go to hair stores across America. They're not owned by I mean, they go to the braid shops across America, the African braid shops. They are cocky and they are disrespectful. And without black people, they damn near have to go back to Africa. Because you don't see no other race of people going. Who you now? Where across America do you see the white tea people running up in y'all braid shops? And yet you take almost $1 trillion, close to $1 trillion, braiding hair across America. You taking that up our community across America at your braiding shop. Then your incense and all that other stuff you sell, we buy that. Black Americans buy that. Yet in the last 3 days, I see all your people on here, especially the women, in that time. We don't give a fuck. And y'all, it wasn't but one woman, black African that owned the black African braid shop that got on here that said, I apologize to black women because you right. Because we know we right. We know if we stop shopping with y'all like we did Target, we know you motherfuckers will go hungry. We not in an illusion about that, about the braid shops, because we know no other race of people go to them but us. Okay? So we ain't going to pretend over here on this channel. You could go to somewhere where they do play games and pretend, but it's nothing you could tell us because we patronize that. I got 6 sisters, 7 girls in my family, and most of all my sisters have been to an African braid shop.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
went to
me.
one too. And the
And
thing
most
is,
all my sisters have. It's only 1 or 2. My oldest 2
mhm,
sisters and myself, but the rest of them I know for sure done got their hair braided, except me. I don't. I don't think my oldest 2 have. But other than that, my nieces and nephews, and I have loads of them, we patronize them. So when they get this cocky and then be time, but they gonna get reparations and this and that, and they don't
mm,
care about if we don't shop at them. Let's see what you be saying 6 months down the road. You Target got the money to spend to make all those commercials, spending billions of dollars, millions of dollars to try to get us
mhm,
back up in their stores, especially now it's Christmas time. They got the Nia Long and what's his name that play in Outer Wild. They got them too coming together to try to entice the black American to come back to their stores. We ain't buying it. And so if we do it to the Africans, trust me, the majority of them that have braid shop will be back in Africa. I can guarantee you that. Cause what else they gonna do? If we don't go buy your outfits and your incense and go to your restaurants, cause ain't no other races of people beating none of your businesses down. We support you full wholeheartedly 100%. But now that's
mhm.
your women changed that. Your black African women changed that with their cocky, disrespectful ass. And I want to know why y'all over here in the first place. Why y'all ain't in your own country? It's a whole revolution with Trudeau and all these countries is banning France and trying to have one African um, uh, with no borders and trying to push and get this done and that. And yet y'all are set up over here. You don't want to do nothing over there. And I don't understand that. But yeah, you come over here and talk all that shit to us on our land. This our land. We ain't from Africa. See, you got to talk to people who under the illusion that they African. But see, my people never passed that fake stuff down to us. We always was told we from America and we Indian. It don't matter how many names they changed and gave us over the years, or the many times they done changed their names, and the who tried to infiltrate to be who we are. We know who we are and we know where the fuck we at. We already at home. We the only people that can't be deported in America. Cause where they gonna send us? They been ain't had use for us, so if we wasn't from here, they'd have been sent us back. But we ain't from Africa. We true American. We the original Americans, and don't forget that. The black American man, woman, and child. The walking epitome of love upon the earth. That's who we are.
Yeah,
And
that's
this earth got to offer. I bet you that. I bet you that. You can take that one to the bank. Now, what you got to say, Don? Because I'm willing to listen. I ain't open up the panel for nothing.
Okay. So I've been listening to what you've been saying, man. Just like I said, you have the right to do whatever you so pleased to do. You have the right to boycott the African stuff. You have the right to say you're American, you're foundational, you're the real America. I don't have the right to tell you what and what not to do. It's your right, it's your choice. My question and my thing is, who started this whole thing in the first place? Because when I came here, I came to America with open mind as a black man coming to America, going to a new world. I went to medical school in Africa, okay? Moved to America because I wanted more. Because this is the thing I get from African American. Oh, why you don't want to be in Africa? Because this is the thing. You guys don't understand how the geopolitics of this world works. You guys don't understand how the world has been fixed against us as black people economically. Because if you go to Haiti, Haiti is not in Africa, but there's a turmoil of unrest in Haiti right now. You go to every country, you see black people, there's turmoil or rest. There's a reason why geopolitics, economy against us as black people, but we do not worry about those kind of issues. That's set aside. Now, you're asking us, oh, why y'all come over here? The Asians are here, the Italians are here, the Japanese are here, the Chinese are here, the Koreans are here, the Europeans are here. We even have a president who say, I do not want nobody to come out from this. I want people to come from Norway. People that looks like America to come to America because he doesn't like people coming from the other side of the border. We do not have no problem or qualms about that. But Africans come here, we set us shop. What I feel like a win for any black person is a win for us. But we've come to live our life to a place where we see ourselves as order. No problem. Let us ride on, divide and conquer. The same thing, we have the same problem why we have 54 countries in Africa and Europe, they do not have borders. But when we try to say we want to unite, they unalive us. It would be funny if I tell you that most of the leaders, the Pan-Africanists who wanted the movement to settle the scores were unalive in the 60s. They were unaliving them in Africa, they were unaliving them in America. And Nelson Mandela was the only one who survived. He went to prison for 27 years. Why did the black man go to prison? Why are they trying to unalive the black man in Burkina Faso right now? The same struggle everywhere we see in black people. And the people who have this TikTok, where we be burning over each other, we're going to boycott, we're going to do this, they've been laughing at us. And as a black man, it's so shameful because I understand, because I've read, I know what is going on, but people do not understand what exactly is going on. So we are here, beyond here going back at each other. Because what good does it do to anybody? What good does it do to anybody? We want to do this, want to do that. I saw a brother say, oh, we're trying to replace your historic figure in the movie. Forrest Whitaker was born in America. He played Idi Amin. Idi Amin was an African head of state in Uganda. Morgan Freeman played Nelson Mandela. He was born in America. Whoopi Goldberg played Sarafina, a woman depicting the apartheid regime in South Africa. Whoopi Goldberg is a black American, as you all want to put it. We never complained. We never went to the internet and say, oh, we didn't like it, that you're playing historic African figure. Matter of fact, we loved it. We celebrated it. We have posters of African American celebrities like barber shops in Africa, but you guys won't know that because you've never been to the continent. But it's not your fault. But like I said, you have the right. It's your choice to do whatever you so please. I cannot come here to tell you as a grown person not to change your mind, not to boycott the stores. But the question I want to ask you is, what good does it do to us as black people? Because we're trying to tear down ourselves. Because, oh, we disrespectful, we did this, we do that. That's what I hear. I keep asking the question, where did all this start? This whole thing started after the lockdown. Because when there was no TikTok, we ain't going back at each other like this. When TikTok started, somebody created this algorithm, somebody foiled it somewhere, someone put it on here. Each time I come to the internet, all the time I see on TikTok, this is exactly what I see in all the pages. Because the algorithm put it in front of us as black people. Put it in front of us as black people. We're going to see this, we're going to rage, we're going to get emotional, we're going to be separated and divided. Divided, they conquer us. Haiti, Guyana, all those, the Caribbeans, they're all in the Caribbeans right now. How come they're not prospering? They're not in Africa. But one thing that is common with those countries, majority black people. It will surprise you that Haiti has one of the best rices in the world. They have up to 8 different species of rices in the world. That Haiti you see right there. But there's a reason why Haiti cannot sell their rice in America, in Mexico, in Europe, and including Africa. Because there's a reason why. But we will never have the energy to say we want to put a stop to that kind of oppression, economic oppression to where black people is. We know what they did to Haiti. We know Haiti was one of the first countries in the America to gain independence from France. But today, look at where Haiti is. The social construct, the people that enslaved them, they had to pay reparation to those people. But what is common with Haiti? Black people. What is common with us? Black people. In America, black people. It's always us. Looking for the weaklings among us to use it against ourselves. And sometimes, as a black man, it makes me so shameful sometimes when I see this kind of thing because it's heartbroken. Because if you understand
you and your people wasn't shameful when you ain't come, because most of y'all be like, y'all from Africa, right? And y'all are always on here trying to convince the black American that they from Africa.
I'm not doing that.
And even if we was from Africa, you don't come over here trying to get with us and help us or unite with us. You come over here taking just like the rest of them. That's why we don't.
That's what you think.
What? Tell me in what neighborhood, anywhere in any city across America, and I'm in Michigan, right by Detroit. Tell me in any city and across America, out of all the states, the 50 states, tell me any city where the African gives back to the black American in their neighborhood, donate. Tell me anywhere where the African that own these braid shops, where their kids go to school at. Because they don't go to school with our kids.
Now, ma'am.
I can guarantee you that just like all the other foreigners that run all this money out of our neighborhood, everybody have we don't see the Chinese who own all the hair stores and the restaurant. We don't see their kids at the school.
But you guys boycotting the Chinese stores?
We don't see nothing but black and brown go together, even if the brown kids is there. But for sure, it's no other races go there. No Africans, no nothing. So y'all are no different than the rest of the people who take.
Yes, we are not. Man,
you don't come here like you sitting up here like saying like y'all come and you so helping us. And I know you come and you part of the people that take the over $3 trillion a year that we spend every year here in America, the black American man, woman, and child. You part of the race that's part of taking that out and hurting and killing our neighborhood. Ain't nobody in the hair braiding shops, the incense shops.
Ma'am, I do not braid hair. I told you what I do for a living.
Nobody giving back to our community. And you don't fucking hire nobody even at our shops to help braid hair. You have your own people. And you asking why the fuck you over here? Why the fuck is you over here? And if you over here you couldn't go to the white tea neighborhoods or any other foreign neighborhoods and set your business up. And yet you get on here and you say, before you get here, they show us a video. They say black people bad. Stay away from black people. But yet and still, you all motherfuckers come here and set your businesses up right here in our fucking neighborhood. You don't go over to the white tea neighborhood or the Chinese or the Japanese. You might live over the way they live, but you set your fucking business up right where they do. Right where they do. And treat us like shit. Y'all do the same thing. Y'all ain't no different. And that's why we stand up.
No, man.
And what make it so bad is we black people is treated the same all over America, all over the world. And then y'all leave y'all fucking country and come over here and try to treat us bad. And like y'all ain't aware that even though we two different people that was conquered by different groups of people, that's all. We had different conquerors and we different people, but we still black people, and black people is treated bad and the same all over the world, and yet y'all come here and then try to fucking fuck over us on
Yeah,
our own fucking land. Get the fuck out of here. Come
yeah,
on. And think
yeah.
we ain't gonna feel no kind of way? Are you serious?
Man, I said
Come
I
on
agree with
now.
everything. I agree with everything you saying, man. I agree. We come
That
here. We
shit
take
hurtful.
everything. Yeah, I know. We take everything for you because I'm a pathologist. I set my business right in your neighborhood, but I do not own a business. Okay, I work in the medical sector. And I take everything from you. I come to your neighborhood. I do not give back. I'm the worst and worst of everything. Like I said, man, it's your choice.
I ain't say you the worst. The worst
No,
is
we're the worst
all
of the
of
worst.
y'all the
We
worst.
are.
All of y'all the worst, cause none of y'all give back to us.
Yeah,
None
that's
of
what I'm
y'all
saying.
don't
We
give a
we
fuck
are the
about
worst of
Black
worst.
Americans. Y'all don't
Yeah,
care
we are.
about us.
Yeah, we are. We are the worst of the worst. We are the terrible black
I ain't
people.
gonna say you the worst or you're worst. I'm never gonna say that about a black person that they the worst of the worst. But I'm gonna say this right here that y'all don't treat us no different than the rest of the people. And when they show y'all them videos for y'all come over here and tell y'all don't have nothing to do with us, y'all don't. And the only time y'all really do have something to do with us is when y'all taking them black American, them powerful black American dollars. Let's not get that fucked up. Them powerful black American dollars, because you know our dollars is some of the powerful in the earth. And when we stop spending and shutting stuff down, it shuts down for real. And if we want to
Yeah,
shut y'all
yeah,
down, we'll
because
shut y'all down because y'all, we can make y'all feel it. We can
yeah,
make y'all feel the
we gonna
pressure.
when
Because
your
you know
stuff.
why we can make y'all feel it? Because nobody else but the black American shot with y'all.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's true.
healthcare
We
field.
all gonna be
In the
broke.
healthcare field, that's different. But I'm talking
Yeah,
about private businesses like the braid shops where they set
yeah,
up
they're
and
gonna
you
start
go buy
closing.
all them clothing. We probably Black American probably spend 500, probably half a trillion just in January from December on, because we have all that Hanukkah, African, the black, the February, and we spend good money with y'all in February across America. And see,
Yeah,
that's
that's
what I'm
true.
saying. Y'all don't respect us. Like
Yeah,
we
that's true.
expect the rest of them not to respect it, but y'all disrespect is up to here. It done raised up to hell. And so now we done drag y'all ass to hell and show y'all that without us, you ain't shit over here in America. We
Can
Yeah,
keep
I
telling
ask
you
him a
over here.
question, Black?
Without us, y'all ain't shit over here, cause ain't nobody else gonna do what we do.
yeah, that's true. That's true. We're gonna be broke and we're gonna close our shop and we're gonna go back to Africa and we'll be crying. Yeah, that's true. That's
Oh
true.
Can
We
I
get.
yeah,
ask him a
making a
question,
joke for this,
Black?
but I'm gonna see is you still gonna be making this same joke 6 months around Christmas time.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. We're gonna be broke. That's the thing. We're gonna be broke. There's no way just like you. What you want me to do? Tell you not to, ma'am? I ain't gonna tell you not to because it's your
It's
choice.
already in the making. You can't tell us. It's in the making.
So it's one thing you want to do. Like I said, we're the worst. We're the worst people you can ever think of. My
Well,
parents sat me down and told me when I come to America, that's a fallacy, man. Nobody sat us down and show us no video. April, you say you want to ask me a question. Ask me a question, man, before I go because I'm about to leave this live now. So you ask me a
Okay,
question.
that was one of the questions I wanted you to confirm that, you know, you guys are shown some kind of video or
Man,
to take your.
this is what really boggles us as African. I
Hmm.
went to medical school. I got a degree from a university that is
Yeah.
equivalent to a university in America. I got on a flight. My mom prayed for me. Everybody prayed for me. You think my mom is gonna pull me a video and show me a video of random black people when we in Africa we listen to Tupac and Biggie, we listen to Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg. Queen Latifah, TLC, Left Eye,
We didn't say
Aaliyah,
that your
Timberland.
mom.
Hold
Don't
on
come
now.
on here with that bullshit. We
Hold
No,
didn't
on.
say
I'm not.
that your
April,
mom.
come on,
We
April,
said that
April,
many people that got up here
April.
and
I'm
said
asking a
that when you
question
go
because it
apply
doesn't
for
fit the
your
narrative.
visa,
You don't like it. April, ask me a
they
question.
show you a video and tell you do
How you
not
gonna
mess
tell me
with the
something
black.
you don't have
But that's what a lot
evidence?
of people that got up here and told us. That's why I'm saying the motherfucker. I ain't never been to
oh my
Africa
goodness.
to
Man,
go
come
and
on,
come over
don't
here.
cost me now.
That's
Don't
why
cost
I'm
me. You see,
saying
April,
it.
you see now,
You
she's
don't
being
don't
disrespectful
keep
again.
talking over me on my live. I'm saying it because African people that said it to me and told me that when they come over here, they show them, and then people in the braid shop tell you that when they come over here, when they go to apply for their visa, they show them a video. When they go through their paperwork, they show them a video and tell them stay away from black people. We bad, and it's been hundreds and thousands of black people, Africans that got on this motherfucker on all the social media things. You can look it up and see where they done got on here and said that they show them a video and tell them stay away from us. And that's why I say they might do. And now you getting on here time, but that's bullshit. That ain't no bullshit. I ain't never said your mama or nobody in your family. We said the people who approve your immigration, the immigration people.
That's a
Don't get
lie
on here
too.
with that bullshit on my live, and I done told you that. I don't play
So,
games
so,
like
so,
that.
so,
We
so
know
now,
your mama ain't told. I hope your mama ain't done told you that. But I
okay.
don't know what your mama done told you. But I ain't said nothing about your mama, so don't even be bringing your mama up over here.
Now, hey black, hold on now. When you go to the American embassies to get your visa, okay,
Uh-huh.
when your visa is approved, April,
Yeah.
this is how logical it is. When your visa is approved, they give you a document. They tell you the time frame you need to travel. Nobody in the embassy in America show you no video about no black people.
That's
They
a
don't.
lie. That's a lie. They might
Hey
just
black,
show you.
can
There's
you let
too
me
many
finish the
people on
question?
here that said
Oh
they
Lord.
watched the video. So you think you one person that's gonna convince me? And I'm gonna
I
see
am
you.
not here to
It's
convince
hundreds
you.
of
I am
people
here to
done.
tell you the
Okay, well,
truth.
what the fuck you saying that for? When I just said that, it's many people, the African
April,
people that get on here that say that. How the fuck you think we know this unless an African person done told us?
Well,
okay,
Black,
hold
I'm
on.
This
really
ain't
trying to
something we
find
just
out.
pulling out our
I'm
ass.
sorry, Black.
April asked me a
Black, I'm really
question.
trying to.
Hey
But
black,
Don, let me ask you this.
okay, good.
So I saw one of the questions for the immigration for Hispanics, and I believe one of the questions had something to do with slavery. So if you had to take a test about America for immigration, was anything mentioned about slavery?
That's okay. This is how to do it. When you take a test for you to become citizen,
Uh-huh.
they ask you when the slavery ended in America, who was the first president in America, who was the president that freed the slave, what borders between America and New York, what's the state that borders America and Canada? They ask you all those kind of questions. They ask you how many colonies what America was before America became a nation. Who did America gain independence from? Those are the kind of current affair question they ask you.
Now, this has nothing to do with Africans, but just try to follow me, Don. My question, not to you, but
Hmm.
to America, is why would those two, or there's a reason those two questions that you just said mention slavery. It is to uh, to let you know that African Americans were enslaved. And I think that that is wrong. So it's a subliminal question, if you know what I mean. You're a doctor, you know what I mean.
They're giving them
The
some
other
fake history
question I
so they
have,
can.
Don, the other question I have to you is why don't Africans who have businesses here in America try to join business or do business with African Americans here? Do you
Now,
know?
okay, now April. First of all, I am not I won't speak for people that I do not know how to communicate. I will not speak for people I'm not in their discourse community. Okay, I'm not in the discourse community of business owned people in America. I'm in the discourse community of medical minded people. Okay, now
Yeah.
I cannot come here and tell you and speak for people that I do not know how to trade their business. I don't know how to communicate. But what I know, these African stores, they're in different remote places in America. You see, if somebody comes in and braid their hair, you might see 3 or 4 people braid their hair to go. The African store where they sell the African food, you see some of us, we come in and go. I do not know how to tell. Hold up, this is the thing. I cannot just walk up to a store and tell people that maybe they're from Senegal, they're from Mali, they're from Togo, they're from Ghana, they're from Cameroon. And even within that, we have our own different languages. Some were colonized by the Portuguese, some were colonized by the French, some were colonized by the English. Like my country was colonized by the British. That's why I speak English. Those other Francophone countries, they speak French. So they have different philosophy of how they communicate or what they believe, what they don't believe. I cannot come here and speak for 54 countries in Africa. I'm a Nigerian. So we see things different, we do things different. But in the general term, if once somebody does, oh, the whole of Africa, that's the thing that bothers me in my mind. So I cannot come here and speak for people I do not do a trade or do business with.
I understand, Don. You're from Nigerian. From the little that I know about Nigerians, they do a lot of business. And so my point for that is to kind of piggyback off of what Black was saying, is that African Americans have been supporting African businesses here in America, I'd say probably for at least 60 years.
Or more.
And within the 60 years, you know, because you guys were had an open door, so to speak, more during the civil rights, which happened 60 years ago, approximately. So within that 60 years, it's baffling that people such as Nigerians who have a good, you know, a business sense haven't collaborated with African American people here. So to add another, you're a
Okay, no,
Nigerian
no, April,
man,
April.
other African American men. Now I know you're in the medical field, but you understand what I'm saying. I just find that
April.
odd.
April. This is the thing though. As a black man, when I came to America, the stores that we buy stuff from, as a black man, are owned and controlled by white men. I cannot come here and tell you, hold on, now. I cannot come here and tell you that I know this store belongs to African American and I'll say I'm not going to buy stuff there. I do not know which is which. Okay? Nobody has ever called me aside and said, oh, this is the store that belongs to this person. This is the store that belongs to this person. And this is the store that one of the major stores that we buy stuff, basically Walmart, Kroger, used to be Costco. I don't buy stuff from Target no more because of the whole thing and the deal they did about the DEI stuff. I don't go to Target no more because I'm a Libra. I'm a hardcore Libra. Now, those are the stores that we buy stuff from. None of those stores are owned by any African or owned by any Black American. So if you ask me as a black man, maybe I'm a billionaire because the richest black person in the world is a black man, he's a Nigerian. I cannot point to you and say, oh, Dangote will not want to do business here, or he made all his money in Africa, he made all his money in the continent of Africa, he made all his money from Nigeria. Now, I cannot point to you when you tell me, oh, this is owned by this person, or this is owned by this person, I want to calibrate. I do not know.
Oh, you know. Now you lying. Oh, you know when it's black owned. But you don't
No,
see
you know
our
what,
black
April?
owned
You know what,
business.
April? I cannot
You don't
discuss with
seek out
somebody.
black owned business like we seek out y'all businesses. Just put it on the floor like
Hey
the
black,
fuck
hey
it
blacks,
is.
can you name me stores and businesses, empires that are owned by black Americans in America that I should
I
know? You
ain't
need to
say
educate
no
me.
empires.
Okay, tell me then. Say it to me. Tell me, oh, Greg, this is a store that is owned by this person, or this is a store that is owned by that person. Tell me which. Let me know. so that I could know today because I do not know. So you need to inform me, April.
Google it, motherfucker, like you Google everything, all them white business and
Man,
foreign
come on,
and
man.
foreign
I do not
business.
use. There's some
How
languages
about
I do not
that?
use,
How
man.
about you Google it like you Google them other businesses you be wanting to go to? Because it ain't hard to find black-owned businesses. Go to We Buy Black. It ain't hard to find black-owned business. Don't act like black Americans don't own nothing because we do.
I do not say they don't own nothing. I'm just letting
Okay,
you
well, you
understand,
don't
man.
see,
I do
like
not
I
know.
said.
Oh Lord God. You know
Like
what,
I
April?
said, you don't seek out
Well,
April,
black
April, are
yeah,
you
American
there?
businesses like
yeah,
we
I'm
April,
seek
here,
out your
Don.
business. When we want
I'm
our hair
sorry,
yeah.
braided,
Black.
we
You're
go
right,
look up
Black.
the African hair braiders when we want our hair braided. When we want some shea butter or something, we go look up the African people. We even though the other races sell it too, we know where we go. So y'all don't do that. So
Man,
get out of here with that weak ass water ass bullshit on my line. Who the fuck you think you talking to?
you see, April, you see the way she talks? If
Well,
I say
Don,
something, I think
I
you're gonna
want
pick
to
me up.
Cause
answer,
I
try
keep
to
it
answer.
100. I don't let that weak shit fly. Cause y'all
I
done been,
understand,
y'all
Black.
been real
Black,
disrespectful. You part
you
of them
just be
people.
paranoid for no reason. You just
I
be
ain't
paranoid
paranoid,
for
Oh,
no
nigga.
no.
I'm
You are
angry. You
paranoid.
got
You
me
just
mixed
angry for
up.
no reason.
I ain't
Because we're trying to have a
paranoid.
civil
I'm the real
conversation. You just be
definition of an
paranoid
angry
because
black female,
you
a
just
black
have this disdain
American,
for us
nigga.
as black people, which is okay. You can hate
Ain't
us
no
all you want
unity,
to.
nigga,
It's
y'all. You
okay.
been over here. Who you done unified with? Only black
I don't
American
want to.
you done
This
unified
is the
with
thing that
is
bothers me
one you
though.
probably trying to
Oh
fuck.
Lord
Other
God.
than that, you ain't unified with no black America. Ain't gave back or did nothing,
April,
none
you
of
see that
y'all.
somebody we're trying to be
Okay,
reasonable?
so Don, I want to say something. I think I know what sparked this bigger feud, and may not have anything to do with Africans per se. Bear with me, Black. But it might have been maybe a Caribbean or something when African Americans were trying to get reparations
They trying
when
to
the
get it now over
foreigners
here.
started being against reparations. They were
They
on
gonna
the
speak on us.
panels. We call them, I don't call them tethers, but it's a slur word that they call, outsiders of African descent, tethers, who were on the reparations task force. And so that's
You
that
kept
thing. And
blocking
then
that
there's a,
reparations for black Americans. The
right,
Africans kept blocking it. The ladies.
yeah.
So now we on your ass. All y'all ass. Before it's over, y'all all gonna get the fuck up out of this
Man,
country.
we're
This
black.
our
We're black.
land. And
We're
before it's
black.
over, that degree
You
you
need
gonna
some.
go practice that shit in your own country. That's what's gonna
April,
happen. That's what's
April.
gonna happen. You gonna go practice your medicine with your degree in your own motherfucking country, cause y'all don't give us the respect. This our
You
motherfucking
can't
land.
tell me back home. Hey
We
blacks,
about
you
to
can
how
never
much
in your wildest dream, you
Donald
can
Trump
never send
looking
me
for
back
you
home.
right now,
Don't even think about it,
motherfucker.
man. Don't
Donald
even go
Trump
there.
them looking for you, Ice them
Trump ain't
right
gonna do
now,
shit.
motherfucker.
Trump ain't gonna do
Ice
shit.
looking
You
for
see
your
that?
ass right
You
now.
see how clueless you are? Man,
Ice looking for
you
you.
got issues. You need therapy, man. You need
Ice
therapy.
looking
You
for
need to go
you
see
right
therapy.
now.
You got
Ice looking
issues.
for you right now. As soon as you open your mouth, they gonna handcuff you because they gonna know you one of them. They got
I'm in
you there.
Tennessee.
One to
I'm in
go.
Tennessee. In
See, you
Tennessee,
can't say that.
they're gonna come they
See, you
can
can't
handcuff
say
me.
that about
You
the
see?
black American though.
You see how
Yeah, you
clueless
can't
you
say
are?
that about the black
Well,
You
American.
well,
got
Don,
issues. You
Don,
got
Donald
listen,
issues.
Trump looking for you right now.
Don, I'm not,
Ice looking
Man,
for
I'm
you.
proud.
April,
I'm
the only reason I'm
glad.
still here, the only reason I'm still
Ice
entertaining
looking
this is
for you. They
because of
ain't
you.
looking for
Because
no
you
black
reasonable
American. They
black
looking
woman.
for
But this
you.
woman right here, she got issues.
Soon
I don't
as
know
you
who
Don,
are
open
you.
your
You got
mouth,
I
issues.
they gonna handcuff you. They know
I
when they look at your
claim
eyes real close,
black,
together,
black,
they
black.
gonna
You
get
making
you.
me laugh. It's
They
not
know
funny.
who you is.
Don,
Oh
I
my
claim my
God.
African
You
descent.
gonna have to go practice
You
that
hear me,
medicine
Don?
back in your
I
country.
hear you,
I'm
April.
not trying to say I'm no Indian. I am of African descent.
I
I
ain't no
claim I'm,
African, and
yeah,
I ain't
that's
gonna
not you,
charge that
black.
to your
Not you,
head
black.
either, or your
Because
heart.
see, Don, what's the other thing? I have an African doctor, and I like him. I don't know where
That's
he's from.
fine.
I don't know where he's
But I
from. I
bet
don't
you ain't
ask
none of your
personal
folks
questions.
told you you was African and from Kunta Kinte, and I
I don't
bet you
care.
they
I'm
ain't
of
told you
African
you was
descent.
from Madagascar, Kenya,
Yeah,
I'm
somewhere.
not
okay,
I
okay,
claiming
bet
no
okay,
white
okay.
everybody
descent.
in your family
I gotta leave.
told
I
you
gotta
you was
leave.
Yeah,
Indian and
okay,
from the
okay,
South.
I
Don.
can
I
stay
bet
here
you
and
that.
entertain somebody with this low level of reasoning.
You is
Be
low
talking to me.
level. You low level. You low level. Cause that's why you over here. That's why you over here. Cause you low level. You over here. You didn't come over. You didn't stay in your country and try to help your people. You over here trying to get money and send it to your country. And you getting it off of us. That's what they doing. And if you say you African, I ain't gonna charge it to your heart. I ain't mad because you say you African American. That just let me know you don't know who the fuck you is. Because if you and
I
all your
know who you
motherfucking
talking to. I know
ancestors
who I
was
am.
born in
I said
America,
I'm of
how the
African
fuck can you be
descent.
from Africa if you and all your ancestors were born in America? Because this is the thing. The majority of black Americans, they relatives and ancestors told us that we was from down south. We were and told us what Indian tribe we belonged to. Anyway, my relatives never told me that I was from Africa. They never said, "Well, you from Kenya and this the tribe that you belong to." And when you everybody that say they African American, but you can't tell me what tribe you from or nothing. The only thing you know is what DNA 23andMe or whatever that fake ass DNA testing shit is. You might could tell me what they told you, but you can't tell me shit what your motherfucking ancestors told you. Cause by truth, ain't too many black people ancestors told them that they from Kenya, Nairobi, or none of them African
Well,
countries. And
listen,
they
Black.
ain't told you what African, like, are you from the descent of the Kunta Kinte and them? They ain't told you that. That's just a made up to disconnect us from the land. Because if we call ourselves African American, then that means we disconnected from the land. They only just started calling us African American in the 60s. So how you from Africa? Because you wasn't no African
Well, the
American
whole
before
planet was
then.
Africa.
And you
That's
sound
why.
like you was born in the 60s. So you just got started calling that. So what was you before that? We could look it up now and see what we was before they called us African American and what we was before that. Because
Uh huh.
Google and AI got all the information. So you could look it up. So that's what puzzles me. How can you be from Africa when they just started calling you African American in the late 60s, middle 60s? And you wasn't even know even you wasn't even nowhere like they didn't even liken you to Africa or Africans or nothing else. They gave you that name to
You
disconnect
right.
you
You
from a
right.
land,
You
from
right.
this land, because this
You right.
land belonged to us. My mom and them, and for every generation that me and my son them research, we ain't
Mm-hmm.
found nobody from Africa yet. My
Mm-hmm.
granddaddy is from the Cherokee and grandmama from the Creek. We
Yeah.
ain't
Well.
found nobody from Africa. Cause if it was, I would say, well, yeah, my auntie, but I ain't sent my DNA off and all that because I don't believe in that. And I know that after 7 days, something happened to DNA. So no, no, you got no. You go on the website, government website, and find out about real DNA and how long it lasts. So when you do be sending your DNA, I just think that's just something else that keep us disconnected from our land, and that's why we probably won't be getting reparations. Then they have the nerve to put the Indian lady over the reparations. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Them hugs for you, and you. Thank you, Cynthia. I love you so much, girl. But yeah, they gonna put her a African lady over our reparations. That's why we ain't getting it, cause she keep knocking it down. So don't tell me about no motherfucking African or nothing that come over here and in every aspect of business that they do over here, they don't do anything for us. Anything. They kids don't even go to the same public schools as our kids go to. The fuck are you down talking about? They don't give a fuck about us. We see video after video where they cutting motherfuckers' hair out and talking about they treat the Africans treat the people just like the people who treat you in the hair stores and the nail shops. They're no different. They're no different. And they taking the same amount of money out, and they ain't investing. No, you don't see no black Americans working in they shop. The corner stores will get the black dudes to sweep the floors for them and shit. They ain't even gonna have you sweep no floor with the Africans. So I don't give a fuck what they say about them. I've been saying this like 4 years ago. You can go back to all my old posts. I love you so much, Cynthia. You know you my number one girl. You could go back to my old post 3 or 4 years ago and see where I said we been needed to boycott them. Because they don't give a fuck about us. Not to say that no other foreigners or race do. Because they don't. But like I said, you black, you came over here and there's many black Africans that get on here and say they show us a video. I just was on a lady live a week or so ago, and this African was on there just saying that they show us a video and tell us that you're bad, stay away from you killers, you're this, you're that, bad stuff. But yet still, you don't live in our community, but you set your businesses up in our community. How many motherfucking times you look and say, oh, that's my African neighbor? Not here. They not in our neighborhoods. They out there with other foreigners live. Shit, they don't live around us. Their kids don't go to school with ours. So what we supposed to do? You know? Keep on just letting them treat us any kind of way. We sick of this, not just with the Africans, with everybody, but really the Africans, because they can't even make it without us. It ain't like no other race go shop with them but us. And they got the nerve to be on here. I just watched 2 or 3 lives where they was on here, the women, saying we don't give a fuck, actually cussing. We don't give a fuck. You think you gonna hurt us by not shopping with us? Tell us 6 months from now. When Christmas time, when you don't have that Christmas money, because you know they participate in all the white tea people American holidays. If I drink another bottle of water, but it's so good and cold because it's so hot. But yeah, girl, I can't.
It's hot out
If
there.
somebody say they from Africa and they African American, I don't get mad at them no more. You know, I ain't gonna charge it to your head or your heart, because I can't. Who am I to tell somebody what they is? You know, regardless if I done read it and research, and I know, regardless to what I know, if I'm sharing my information with you and you want to know where you from, all you gotta do is plenty of people on here on this TikTok that's teaching the truth about the Black American man, woman, and child. So I ain't gonna be, oh, you ain't from, you could be from Timbuktu, wherever you say you from. Jesus, wherever you say, I can't do nothing but respect that. Because who am I to tell you about you? I can't. But I know about these foreigners that infiltrate my neighborhood. I know about that. I ain't slow to that. And they don't care about us. You know, we ain't rich. I'm talking about the average, regular Black American man, woman, and child. So, hey, Black folks, the only thing I know is the Black American man, woman, and child is the best the earth has to offer. In my opinion, it ain't nothing, nobody better on this earth than the Black American man, woman, and child. And we the walking epitome of love upon the earth. Earth wouldn't know how to love if it wasn't for us. We strictly them people, God's chosen. Y'all can believe what y'all want to believe, but you ain't gonna never stop me from saying it and believing it.
I hear you, Black.
I don't care what nobody say. This is our land. We ain't never been no slaves. We were prisoners of war. As many countries came, them countries banded together to fight us, to conquer us. They ain't just conquered us and like we just laid down and with slaves, all that fake ass history they think. We fought many wars that ain't even nowhere where people can read about them. You gotta really look to read about all. We fought thousands and thousands of wars for years with these people, and these countries gathered together to fight against America because it was us. We are America. It wasn't no
Mm-hmm.
other people here. It wasn't nobody here but us. And they came together, many countries, to fight us. We ain't just lay down and they finally conquered. We prisoners of war. You gotta know your history. And if you don't know it, I ain't gonna be mad at them. But don't come on
Mm-hmm.
here talking that shit and talking about you want reparations and this and that and what. And then one lady was talking about y'all been here all this time and we just getting here and we got more than y'all got. And ain't nobody put your feet on your neck like ain't nobody feet been on your neck like it's been on the Black American man, woman, and child neck. Since they came and put their feet on this land, they have
Mm-hmm.
oppressed us. But the shit is changing.
Mm-hmm.
The tides is changing. I don't care what nobody say. The tides is changing. And people gonna see that we gonna be right back on top. That's why I'm always saying we got to love on the Black American man all the time and raise him back up from the state of mind from which he's failed. We have to do that. We have to do it
Mm-hmm.
way sooner than later. This ain't no game. This shit is serious, serious. I'm serious. This ain't
Yeah.
no game. This some serious here. People just don't know. These people playing chess. They ain't playing check. Be getting right serious with these people. And uniting and organizing under one umbrella. Like, because if you ain't Muslim, you can't join Farrakhan. If you gonna be Pan African, then you can't join them unless you a Pan African. So we need to have it. Ain't no you just long as you black in America, black American, you can join. That's it. Ain't no it's all inclusive. Ain't no it's all inclusive. Ain't no you gotta be this or gotta be that. You ain't gotta be nothing but what the fuck you is black. Black American. Cause I know my mama, grandmama, great grandmama, 12, 13, no, 13 generations back. Everybody from America. I'm Black American. Everybody from Africa.
Yeah.
Family out behave. I don't know. It might be somebody. There's some people over here say, "Well, my people from Africa." Okay, that's yours. Man. I ain't no sense to me. They talking about the year of return and going to Kenya and all that with the stuff with the slave ship. And no, that I ain't buying that one because where the slave ships at? Where them fans at? Where them slave ships at? Where they at? Huh? The only one they always talking
Yeah.
about.
Question they could.
Girl, you know they couldn't make that journey if they wanted to. They couldn't make that journey if they
Mm-hmm.
wanted to. No, they couldn't make that journey. And then he getting up here. I don't even really be letting no people up here, like that and saying all that
Mm-hmm.
stuff and stuff. But I'm just like let him on up again, just to hear what he gonna say
Mm-hmm.
because you ain't gonna do nothing up on here. Like you ain't did nothing. You came over here, like you say, you got your medical degree, you work in the hospital. And I can't say
Mm-hmm.
I go to Walmart because you don't seek out our businesses. Don't act like black. We got black grocery store. We got everything they own, we own too. Maybe not as much, but black people own a lot of stuff and a lot of private personal business. And so if you wanted something that you like, today I'm gonna buy black on, you would. No, you don't do that. Like when we want to go get our
Mm-hmm.
hair braided, you don't go looking for Mexicans to braid our hair.
Mm-hmm.
We Google and see where the African braid shops at or the Black American braid shops at.
Mm-hmm.
Go looking for the Arab braid shops because they ain't got none. We go to y'all. So when we stop shopping with you gonna hurt. You gonna feel it, and we want you to feel it. Like and share and hit all those buttons at the top. Like the share the live. Yeah, you gonna feel it. And then I seen the one lady, she was like, we don't give a damn. You think you gonna hurt us by She said, "You think you gonna hurt us by not shopping with us?" Yeah, we think we is. And you saying that today, but let me
Hmm.
see what you got to say in like 6 months. And we don't shop with them for 6 months. Girl, bye. Even he said, yeah, a lot of us gonna have to go back. You saying it for a joke, but we know for real you is. So we know we the only one who shop with y'all. We know that for real. We ain't gotta tell us some stuff. Like we not dumb over here with all this money and possession that we got. We ain't dumb with it. We know we ain't dumb with it now. We very
I,
intelligent. We the most
yeah,
intelligent
I'm not.
people on the planet.
Uh, yeah, I'm not going back to their shops to get my hair braided again. First of all,
Well,
they almost took all my edges out. Ain't nobody. They know what they're doing. You know what I mean? And then one time I went to the braid shop and I just wanted a touch up, just a touch up because for some reason the braids were coming loose. So I went in there for a touch up. They had me in that chair for 8 hours. Yes, they did, Black.
mm.
8 hours just to do a touch
I
up.
kind
They
of feel
did me wrong. And
about.
this was in New York.
Oh
This
no,
was in New York. I
I
had
could
got
be
my hair
fighting that.
braided in California. Yeah, I got it braided in California. But then, no, it wasn't in New York. I take that back. It was in maybe Delaware, Baltimore, in that area, somewhere in there. And Lord, today, yeah, they don't treat us. They don't treat us good. I'm not giving my money to them no more.
Not at all.
Not to get my hair braided. I already have enough dashikis and this and that. I just don't need nothing else.
That's what I'm saying. Don't nobody else buy that stuff from them but us. We the only one that patronize them like that. So when you talking all that junk and stuff, you better know who you talking to. Cause baby
Yeah,
back. Cause you
yeah,
ain't
they need to humble
talking to
themselves.
talk to
They
me.
need
Cause
to
if we
humble
stop
themselves.
shopping, just think about it. If we stop shopping with them, they gotta go back to their country. They gonna go broke across America. Cause nobody else shop with them. We the only people buy their stuff.
That's right.
So when you on here talking all that junk time, but you think we care, we know you do. And we know you gonna care. And if you don't care, you gonna care because you gonna be one of them that's packing up. Because they ain't doing nothing. Take as soon as these girls take these braids out, they don't have no edges.
They
No,
sure do. I'm telling you. And I have good edges.
they
I
don't
have
have
good
no
edges,
edges. The
Black.
Black American girls, they is got the braid and growing hand. Them Africans with them little eyes together like that, red eyes and stuff. They
Uh-huh.
they take your edges out, and I don't know why they keep going to them. I told them 3 years ago. I've been saying it for 3 years. Quit going to
Mm-hmm.
them. They pulling out y'all edges. They got y'all
Mm-hmm.
gluing baby hair on to the side. They getting them incense all strong and stuff, and going up your nose. I don't think that's no good stuff anyway. They sewing up this material. You don't know where this old material coming from that they sewing up. They sewing it up and bringing it every year, coming selling you all this stuff. Get on out of here with all that junk. Get out of
Yep.
here with that. What is you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And then he talking about, I don't know. You don't know because you don't want to know. Because you don't seek out black businesses. Our black businesses is in every city across America. They are easy to find. You can go to We Buy Black. Google it like you Google every motherfucking thing else when you going to look for Walmart or one of them restaurants that we don't own. Google it. You Google everything else.
That's what I told them. I said, Africans been coming here since the civil rights. And you mean to tell me after 60 years you can't find an African American or a Black American
Business
business partner?
join
You
together.
can't find a business partner.
They ain't looking for no business department. They looking for us to be just what we is to everybody else, consumers. Buy, buy,
Yeah,
buy. Hurry up and buy. And get
yeah,
out.
well,
Hurry up and buy.
yeah. I'm not doing that. Mm-hmm.
That's what they telling us. Hurry up and buy and get out.
That's it.
Nobody
That's
wants
all.
to be partner with us. We ain't got no partners, no allies, no nothing. The black American man, woman, and child ain't got nobody but each other. You finna go, baby? Granny love you so much. Okay. Where your brother? He in the living room. Okay. I love you. Love you too. Good night. All right, pull your dress down in the back. Yeah, the black American man, woman, and child ain't got nobody but each other. And the sooner we realize that and wake the fuck up, the better off we gonna be.
Yeah.
I tell you that. The sooner we wake up and realize that, the better off we gonna be.
Well, I want to ask you because I'm getting ready to keep scrolling. Did you got you and your sister went to the casino for her birthday after the party?
No,
You
we after
remember?
the party, honey, we came home. We was conquered out. I had so many. Well,
Oh.
she did. She went home after the party. We went to the casino the next day, and they tore
The
our.
next day.
We went Sunday on her birthday, but Saturday we went to the white party, and it was so nice. Oh, I had about 4 double shots,
Yeah.
and honey, I fell out in the bed.
Hmm.
Yeah, I went, man, and we had so much fun. I went up north to Idlewild Saturday where the all the rich
Hmm.
black people used to vacation when they couldn't go to up there. Where is that in New York where the white people go vacation? What
Manhattan. I don't know. Oh, Martha's
the,
Vineyard. I don't know.
little out the water up there where they go. And so black people couldn't vacation up there back in the day. And so they created their own baby little spot up here in Michigan and Idlewild. And it was so nice. Oh my God. Them Detroit and Flint people was in the house. Baby, they was in it was so nice. That's where all the rich black people used to go. Look up Idlewild. IDILE wow. Yeah, look it up. It'll tell you all the rich black people used to be up here, honey. Back in the day, that's what they haven, baby. With all the stars,
Mm.
Frank Sinatra. What's that man used to be with him, the black dude? Sammy Davis Jr.
Uh,
Sammy Davis
yeah.
Jr.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby, all them used to be up here in Idlewild in Michigan, up north. Yep, they had their own
Okay.
place, girl. They would have shows, the showgirls, everything. Everybody know it from Michigan know that history. Well, most people do. Not everybody. But yeah, I'm like just was like getting on live today to talk about this. Cause I'm like, I really like he made me mad.
Uh,
Time by
well,
yeah,
because
these
he
people don't be knowing
acting
what
like he don't know.
about. But I
Yeah.
ain't gonna get on here saying nothing if I don't know what I'm talking about. And not only is I'm not
That's
gonna get
right.
on here not saying nothing if I don't know what I'm talking about, I ain't gonna be kissing nobody butt, and I'm gonna keep it 100. And these Africans
Mm-hmm.
are being real cocky and disrespectful. And like I
Yeah,
say,
they are.
on this thing, without us Americans, they're nothing. And I don't mean nothing like as a person, because all people are so. But I mean, they're nothing like it's financial. They're nothing. They
Mm-hmm.
don't have nothing, and they would all that money they sending to Africa and whatever they doing with that money, they wouldn't be able to do it. We letting them do that. We
Mm-hmm.
allowing them to do that. They only do it. We allowing them to. Because the day we stop, to say like, no, enough is enough, they ain't gonna be able to send shit home. Cause we gotta keep spending with them in order for them to be able to make it. If we stop
Mm-hmm.
with them, they ass is grass, and we the llama. So live. That's
Mm.
just the truth about it. Ain't nobody gotta, play around with their words. I just keep it 100 and tell it like it TI is. I don't give a damn. about hurting no people's feelings, and they've been hurting our black people feelings since before I was born. The fuck y'all.
Hey,
That I'm just
you're
ain't
right. Well, you
gonna be taking it easy on nobody outside of the black American man, woman, child. I just ain't. I just can't.
I
Ain't
know.
nobody took it easy on us. Look how they slapped that boy who had his hands up in that car. Did you see that?
I can't keep up
The
with it.
police. The boy had his hands up. They still slapped him and thought drug him out the car. There's a big thing going on about that. And then you know what
There's
else?
so much going on. I can't keep up, Black. I
Another
can't
thing
keep up.
I don't like is how I don't know if you watch reality TV, but Jackie Christie and her daughter got into a fight on TV on the
No, I don't know about it.
Wives. And what I don't
Mm.
like is how they get on these shows and break up family shows and break up family. Shawnee, Shaq ex-wife, Shani, why would you bring that lady daughter on the show and they get to fighting and you don't do nothing but destroy these kids' lives and to marry that man who time about when you give to the homeless, you taking from yourself and God tell us to be a cheerful giver and give to the widow and the homeless and the kids that ain't got no parents. And he getting up there saying stuff that's is a direct opposite of what the Bible say. Cause that ain't what the Bible say. That it don't say that what he was saying. And I just was listening to him, and I said, I know Shani ain't done put herself with no man saying this kind of stuff in time, but he a preacher. I just, I ain't finna be fake and all of that, and I believe what I believe. I could be wrong. I'm human. I could be wrong, and when I am, I'm gonna say I am. I ain't finna be trying to be like, oh, I ain't wrong, and woo woo woo. Yeah, any motherfucker could be wrong. I know I'm finna get up and make me some tacos, girl.
Didn't you make tacos not too long ago? Or that might have been
We eat
somebody else.
tacos all the time, baby. Ain't nothing like a Saginaw taco. We pin them up and deep fry 'em, baby. Take
Oh,
that.
ain't nothing wrong with it at all. Sure,
Take
we could eat
that.
tacos every day. Sure.
Yes, we can over here, baby. We make the Saginaw taco. If anybody just ask them about what a Saginaw taco is. It's deep fried. We pin the meat in them and deep fry them, take them
Hmm.
out and open them up and put the lettuce, tomato, cheese, and everything what you want in there. Oh, girl. Yeah,
Believe it.
we eat them bad around here. Where you going?
Um, to my daughter's house. You heard the car start up?
Yes, girl. I'm like, look at her out there. What time is it where you at?
It's
You
still early over here. It's 7, well, 8 o'clock. But it's still light. It's not dark.
oh, it's 11 o'clock.
Just going to my daughter. It's 11 o'clock where you are.
Almost.
Yeah, it's still daylight here in California. I'm just going to my daughter's house to water her grass. She won't water it.
You going to water her grass?
I sure am. Out here in California, we don't like brown grass. Gotta put some water on it.
Well, it rains up here, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yes, yeah, it stays nice and green and lush out there where you are.
Uh-huh. It's been raining
We
a lot.
we stay in the
Yeah. It's been raining a lot up
drought
here.
out here.
Yep, I'm finna shut this line down anyway, honey, and go to BED.
Why you got on the rotation?
In rotation.
Yeah.
I put it in rotation.
You going to water grass in the middle of the night.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, have a good night.
It's not nighttime. It's daylight.
Oh, okay. Well, have a
Okay,
good
you too.
day anyway.
Okay, you too.
All righty.
All right. All right.
So, y'all, okay, everybody. Gonna get ready to this live. Oh, make me some tacos. Y'all have a great night.